So if you are into printing business, especially the large format digital printing or any form of digital printing business, this software that I've just designed is here to help you. I'm just here to walk you through the entire software. Now, what you are currently seeing is the admin dashboard. The software comes with 3 user roles. We have the admin who supersees everything, and then we have the print room wherever that printing goes on, and then we have the receptionist where they normally key jobs over there. So if you look at the admin dashboard, now the admin dashboard gives you a clear overview of what is happening in your business. Now it looks like most of these large format printing business, they don't have a system to keep track of whatever that they are doing. You should have a system to keep track of whatever that you are doing. So if you log in as an admin, this is the admin dashboard. So here you see your sales in range. That means sales that have been paid. You see the value here, and then the total jobs that have been created, you see also. And then as a business, you also need to know new clients that you normally get at a point in time. Now, the data that you are seeing here can be changed based on the date that you filter. So if I come here, I can filter a date from and a date to, and if I apply it, this data here will change. Now you could see the pending jobs, meaning job that have been submitted from the receptions that have not been printed, that is pending, you see. And then here shows a chart of revenue by service. As a print business, you offer different kinds of service, like maybe banner printing, sticker printing, one-way vision, all those kind of stuff. You could see a chart of it. And now here shows various quick menus that you can do. So here you can generate a report. It's the same thing that you are seeing at the top here. So we have report, we have users, we have service. So as an admin, you'll be able to generate reports. So if I come to the report page, the report page also gives you details about your sales report, because as a business owner, you need to know exactly what is happening in their business. So here you can use these filters to display any information that you want to see, that you want to change from a date to a particular date. You want to check for payment that has been paid or those that are unpaid. You want to check for job status, whether it's been printed or it's pending. I don't know if you understand the call of these kind of business. Normally when you go, you send your work out to the receptions and they forward it to the print room. Now when it's been printed, you come for your list. All right, so this is where you can generate reports. So you can filter even by receptionist name. Currently, I have only one reception on the system. You know, you can add more to it. And now here shows your total revenue that has been paid, and then total unpaid amount. And then you will even see your potential revenue. That means at the end of the day, we have over 909 that's supposed to come into our pocket as a business. But out of the 909, only 639.6 has been paid. And then you could see the difference between the paid and then the unpaid. So this report gives you details about how your business is going. You can analyze even a detailed report of it, whereby you see various jobs that was submitted, the invoice numbers that was generated, the client name, the phone number, and the service that they offered or they printed. You could see the staff who entered it over there and the job status, whether pending or printed. And here shows the various payment status, whether it's been paid or it's not paid. And then you could see the total. So this particular data can be changed based on the date filter. So now if I put it on maybe on the 3rd or on the 3rd and I generate it, we'll see that date we were not having any transaction there. So that is how it is. Actually, this is a demo. This is a demo. So let me put it on today and then see what we have today. So let me just generate that one. All right. So you can see today we have potential revenue of 196.80, and then it has not been paid. And you could see the details of these jobs that was sent from the receptions. So actually this is where as an admin you can generate report on. You can also check about users. If you want to add various users to the system, this is the current users that are on the system. You could see their name, you could see their usernames, their roles. So this person is on the print room. This is an admin and this is a receptionist. You can even add more users to your system. So that is it. And this is where you can change your service prices. So all the various services you offer as a printing business, you can add your service over here so that this will be used in calculation when you are generating an invoice for your client or for your customer. You can edit any of these prices, or you can edit any of these services. You can also add a new service to that. So actually, this is what an overview of the admin dashboard, and it looks very interactive and beautiful. I'm going to walk you through the receptionist dashboard and then you see. So let me just log out. All right, so now this is the receptionist dashboard. I will leave the link in the description. Maybe if you want to just check the demo, I'll give all the logins over there. So this is the receptionist. So as a printing business, normally when customers come, they go to your receptionist and then they provide their job details, whatever that they want to print, they'll give it to it. So here, as a receptionist, or what your receptionist can get on this system is that your receptionist can also check cash that they have received based on the date, and then jobs that are in queue. That means if job is being submitted, if it's been printed at the print room, they also have their dashboard that they can check job that has been submitted. When they print, they can mark it as printed. So you could see the job printed here is 6, and the jobs not paid. It means jobs that are pending for payment. You can also see it. So this is the form for adding a new job or a client. So if a customer already exists on your system, because you may have returning customers. Now, when you point the customer telephone number, it means that if someone comes and then the person wants to offer printing, if an existing customer you have already added, you can put in the phone number and then the system can find it for you. So now you can see that it has found these clients. The name and everything will be inserted here. But if it's a new client, you can also just erase this one and then you can put in a new client. So let me just put Philip as maybe a new client. All right, so I'll put in the number. So let me just use anything as the number here, and then I'll select the job service type. So these are what you can create from the admin side, and every service that you pick also has a value for it. So as I pick this one, it's in a square feet, so you could see the value we set for it. And then the further the customer or the client want to print, you can just upload it here. So when you tap on this one, you can just add any file. So let me just put in this file, and then I'll put in the width. Normally, the calculation is based on the width and the height. So let's assume maybe it's 1234. So the quantity. So as you can see, as I put in the width and then the height, automatically the total amount is being calculated. So if I increase the quantity and then it multiplies it by that. So you can also provide some notes, information about the work that you want to send to the print room. So actually, when you tap on the submit job and print receipt, you'll be able to generate a receipt, and then at the end of the day, you can print for your client. If you mark it as paid, it means that if the customer has made payment, then you can check it. There are some places they will just submit the work and later receive payment. So that is it. So let me just hit on submit job and print receipt. So let's see something. All right, so now after you've submitted it, now the system will be able to generate a very nice customized receipt. So here you can just print the receipt or cancel it and give it to your customer. And after you check, the job status is pending because it has not been printed and it has not been paid. So let me just cancel it for demonstration's sake. So when you cancel it, it will send you back to your dashboard and you could see a message, successfully job created. So now we can see our jobs that in a queue 2. At first it was 1, and then automatically you see a right dash here that shows your recent job that had been submitted. So as a receptionist, you can check it here. These are just for quick views, but you can access all this information from the manage jobs section. So the receptionist will be able to know at the end of the day the card they have, the jobs that are in queue, the jobs that have been printed, the jobs that has not been paid, so that they can use it to analyze for their daily activities. And then one thing is that you can also even check for a job. Maybe a client has come and they want to verify whether their job has been printed, you can just put in the client invoice number here and then you check it. So let me just copy this one for demonstration's sake. So when I copy it and then put it here and then check for the job status, you will see invoice number, blah, blah, client name, job status printed, payment paid. So as a receptionist, people can call you and find out, is my work printed? You can ask for their receipt number or their invoice number, then you can verify. If it has been printed, it makes your work so easy without going to the print room. So this is what you can see as a receptionist. If you go to the manage jobs section, you can also see all jobs that have been submitted, and you can filter per the information that you are seeing based on what the job that are pending, the jobs that are being paid or unpaid, or you can filter from a date to a date, and then you could see everything over here. So this was the recent one that I just added. That is the Philip one. You can see the details of the job, the total amount, and then the job status pending and it's unpaid. So as a receptionist, if the person comes and the person wants to make payment, I can just click here and say mark as paid. So when you mark as paid, you cannot revert it. So that is it. If the person say, I want you to reprint a receipt for me, you can also click on this one and then you confirm it to regenerate another receipt for the customer. So this is the receptionist dashboard. You can manage jobs, you can create jobs, you can check for pending jobs, whether it's been printed or not printed, and that is it. So let me just log out and go to the next row, that is the print room, the ad dashboard, and show you what you can also find from this system. All right, so now this is the dashboard for the print room. So those who are in the print room, anytime a job is sent, they also have a dashboard they can receive and then check it out. So as you can see, these are jobs that have been submitted so far. You could see the latest one we just added, that is the date and the invoice number. And then one thing about this is that you can even view their files and download it for printing. So if I tap on it, you will see the file that was added to it. So this was the file that was uploaded to it. So let me close it. So that is it. So as a print room, what they do is that when jobs are being submitted to them, after they are done printing, they will mark it as printed. So the moment they will mark it as printed, then it will move away from the queue. So automatically the system will mark those as being printed and it will move from the queue. So if you go back to the dashboard of the receptionist can check the status of that particular client and realize that the job has been printed. So as a print room, you can also filter data per pending, data per printed, whether it's being paid. Maybe you want to sort out those who are paid and then do their printing for them. You can also change or filter it by date. So here you'll be able to see that we don't have paid ones for today. So let me put the date here. And then maybe I want to view all four. When I filter it, you will see one work is not being printed, so you can check it out. So this is actually Tech Print app. I just developed this app to help businesses who are into large format printing or any form of printing business. So if you are interested, I will leave the link in the description. You can check the demo, add data to it. And now if you are interested, you can just hit on my email. Then we can see how best we can help you to get this system run. The system can run locally. So if you don't have internet, you can run it locally so that all your computer, that your workplace or your printing business, it can be connected and each of them can have access to it. And then you have a streamline of your business like that. So let me know in the comment section if you are interested in this software, anything that you want to know, I'll be there to help you. Now, don't forget to share this video to also help others. And don't forget to subscribe if today happens to be your first time. Now, see you in the next video.